We had an awesome session tonight in the intermediate guided practice. And at the very end, we were talking a little bit about reharmonization. And I gave Imogene and Annette and Sheila and Karen this exercise. And so I wanted to share it with the rest of the people in intermediate because I think you might be able to have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to start with a C major triad and a C bass note. And I'm going to try to move down the chromatic scale and change the chord while keeping G on the top all the way. Okay, that's pretty obvious. I went from C to G. Now I went to G minor because of the B flat. Now I went to A minor 7. Of course, it's an A with a C on the top. Now I went to A flat major 7. It's a C minor triad with A flat on the top. And now a G major. It's fine. I can do other things too. I could say that or a number of things. But to keep it simple, now here it's going to get tricky because I'm going to G flat. You notice I'm playing B flat fully diminished over G flat. And now F major 9. And now it's going to be some kind of E minor. Right? E minor 7 in this case. E flat major 7. D suspended because of the G. And now I want to do a D flat 7 with a sharp 11. And I'm going to resolve that to a C major 7 like this. If you change the note on top, you change everything. But you're basically going to be using either a major chord or a major 7 chord, something like that. Or you're going to be using a minor chord of some kind, or you're going to be using a normal dominant or an altered dominant, right? Most of the time. You're not going to run into, if you run into a crunch place, that's where you're going to need some kind of an altered dominant, a flat 9 chord or something like that, or an augmented chord. Let's see what happens if I put E on top. Okay, I've got a C major, that's no problem. But then here, I like this. It's a half diminished chord, but it doesn't have the D in it or an A in it. You can put the D and A in it. And now here I've got to do the same thing I did on D flat. And now A minor. A flat augmented. Now, G13 of some kind. And now F sharp 7. F major 7. Now it could be E minor, it could be, E minor. Let's try E minor. I like the 7th in there. And now we gotta have an E flat 7, flat 9. So we'd be looking at G diminished over E flat, D minor 9, and D flat 7 with a raised 9, and C major 7. But if you grab something that's just not even a chord tone, what happens? Well, then it gets even more complicated, but it also gets to be more interesting. Let's say I do the 9th. C major 9 is an obvious choice. B half diminished. B flat 7. A suspended. And now here comes A A flat 7 with a sharp 11, right? G7 with a ninth, F sharp augmented. This is going to be an F major with a sixth added, or an F major 13. Here comes E minor 7 of some kind. How about E flat major 7, D of any kind, and D flat 7 with a flat 9, resolving to C major 9. So the basic idea is pick any note and then harmonize it. C major with a sharp 11. B minor 7. B flat augmented. A minor 6. Why not? A flat 7. G major 7. F sharp 7 or F sharp F major, G flat major, F7 flat 9, E minor 9, E flat minor 9, or maybe just E flat minor 7, good, E flat minor 9. D7, D flat sus, back to C major 7, sharp 11. That was grabbing one of the most random notes I could think of. Same thing will happen if I do A flat. You can do any notes you like. Anyway, this is a real good way to test your harmonic knowledge and to develop your harmonic knowledge. Hope you enjoy it.